this was really an example of great defense. It was a team win because I thought our special teams did a good job. I thought our offense did a job that they had to do. And then defensively, just two drives starting inside the 35-yard line, and they got 0 out of both of them. It might have been 3 drives, and that was a lot to do with the offense not performing. But we knew, at least going into the season, that we were going to have a good defense, and we didn't really perform up to our capabilities in the first game. And that was the only time, because we played well in the second game, and we played extremely well in the third game, and then they were awesome today. So we've got some. They like to call themselves D-line dogs that go out there and make some plays. And Brandon Tuck-Hayden and Leon Eggleston and Ryan Smith were outstanding at linebacker. Our secondary, Myron was just, they tested him over and over again, and he just responded to every test. We even had a freshman in there, Dalen Peaks, who when Myron got a little bit banged up, or when Greg McDay got a little banged up, Dalen stepped in, and they tried to test him, and he stood up as well as he could. So very proud of the defense. We're going to go and try to fix all the things that we can offensively, and and keep working those special teams so that we can do this again.
Coach, congratulations on the win again, first of all. Just to piggyback of what you said the defense got the tone set kind of early in the first quarter. Back-to-back third down sacks and a pick 6 by Eggleston. Can you speak to how the defense sets the tone and gives a sense of urgency to the team in a game like this?
You know what? Last week we were playing a team that really was a high velocity team. They ran a lot of plays, and they were a spread offense. So we put a lot of pressure on the defense to respond to those situations, and I think it carried over for this week. And we knew that their 17, the wide receiver, was extremely skilled, and 6 was extremely skilled, and 28 was extremely skilled, and they have a lot of weapons. And we knew we had to just go and play team defense, and that's what we were able to do.
And speaking of team defense as a defensive mind, you held Saginaw Valley to 3 of 13 on third down, 26%, absolutely. Can you speak to how much that plays into a victory like this?
Well, first of all, we gave them too many opportunities from an offensive standpoint. So they were 3 of 13 on third down. That means they had 13 third downs. That's probably too many. You know what I mean? I'd rather see them be 1 of 8, something along those lines, and the offense hold the ball a little longer. But really, those are pressure downs. Those are the times when your coaching and your training carries you, and that's what was important for us. Our training carried us in those situations.
And then James Hill, he had his 9th straight game with a touchdown today. How is he when it comes to leading your offense on a regular basis?
Well, he's been banged up this week. That's why he didn't start. He really didn't practice the first 2 days, and he assured me that he was good to go and that he'd be ready to go at the end of the week, and he did that. And Deontay Nicholas did a fantastic job for us starting off the game and finishing the game, but in between, James Hill did a great job.
All righty, and then of course it's early. You're 1-0 now in GLIAC play, but just looking forward in the season, what's the expectation?
2-0. You know what? The cliches. We're going to take one game at a time and all that other stuff. Really, here's the cliche that I'm going to give you. We want to improve every week. We've done that so far, and I truly believe that we've done that. And I think we've done it as coaches. We've been able to focus. Okay, this is our weakness. Let's fix this. And we just, something else pops up, but we fixed the previous one, and we're that much better. So if we can go every week and continue to improve, we've got some great games coming up and some great teams coming in here and going to their places. We can have a heck of a year.